Boredom is one of the most consuming and disheartening conditions that a human can be stricken with. In the true sense of the term, boredom is the monotonous and lifeless experience of life itself. To be frequently bored is to be out of sync and disconnected from life. It is not a natural or useful experience. It is a result of one's over-attachment to daily routine. Routine is a part of life. We love the comfort and consistency that routine gives us, and we fear the uncertainty that comes with any deviation from it. Our gravitation towards daily routine is likely a reflection of our necessity for internal routine. We require consistent internal functions in order to maintain physiological health. For the purpose of survival, our heartbeat, breath, blood flow, digestive processes, regulatory brain functions, and so on must all adhere to routine. In order to ensure this, though, our brain often casts the net of routine over our entire life. When we accept this paradigm of routine, we ignore the fact that our daily life does not have to always match our physiological one. A life founded entirely on routine does not fulfill the more conscious component of human existence. When we live too heavily with routine, we may be alive on the inside, but we are dead on the outside. Understanding the different forms of routine helps one begin to properly strain them from one another and apply them appropriately to life. Activities that support internal physiological functions should be kept in routine. Keeping on a relative schedule for things like eating, sleeping, meditating, exercising, and so on allow your body to fulfill the patterns necessary for a physically healthy life. Activities that support the conscious enjoyment of life should be removed from routine. Things like work habits, travels, social engagement, recreations, and other things alike. These elements of life should be far less regimented and more spontaneous. The only way to stimulate the psychological experience of life is with spontaneity and wonder. It is important that we maintain spontaneity in life, for spontaneity keeps life fresh while routine dries it out. We should fear the things that temporarily take us out of boredom but further attach us to routine. Things like checking social media every other minute, or watching too much TV, or excessive drinking, or heavy drug use, or binge eating, or whatever else one can fill their life up with to distract themselves from disillusion and a lack of excitement. These kinds of things distract us from our boredom, but do not eliminate it. They in fact fuel the loop of boredom and restrict us to temporary solvents. We pile as much temporary relief into our lives and eventually find ourselves buried beneath it all, covered in boredom. In order to avoid this, begin conditioning yourself out of routines. Start small by reducing meaningless habit-forming activities. Try new things, new people, new places, and so on. Push your comfort zone and let opportunities carry you in and out of routine without fear. Feel the freshness and wonder that comes from progression and new experience. Feel the life.